This is an abandoned island within my main expert mode world, and I recently discovered the entirety of this world besides these two small islands off to the side. It's been about a month since I did this, and I've been getting a ton of requests to go investigate these deserted islands to answer two questions. One, can you live on these islands? And more importantly, can you find cheese on them? The only way to get these answers is to go ahead and explore the island, so that's what we're doing in today's video, and watch all the way through because you're not going to want to miss the huge secret that these islands ended up having. Also, go ahead and subscribe for all things Lego Fortnite if you're new, but enjoy the video. So these two islands right here are the only two things on my entire map that I haven't explored. Well, I guess I haven't explored Star Wars, but I'm not going to count that. So basically these two islands, I think they were here for some sort of like update. If you didn't have room on your main world and you explored it all, like they added update stuff here. But all my update content is on my main island. So like I have all of my storms here. I have the Tempest Gateway up here at bus station 7. And yeah, everything's explored except for, like I said, Star Wars, but we all know what that looks like. But these two islands, I just found interesting. Maybe I could explore the land. Hopefully we could find some cool things about it. We need to see if the islands have cheese, because if they have cheese, then that automatically gives it a higher rating for me. Look at this. Like, it's in the middle of nowhere, in like the middle of the ocean. How cool would it be to have like an entire village on this island? I'm sure it's big enough where you could actually put like 2 or 3 or 4 village squares down. Let's go explore the islands. It's time. It's time. We have everything we need. We've got good food. We've got a loadout just in case any random creatures attack me on the island. Who knows? Maybe there's some different enemies that we've never seen before. But here we are. I don't know why it looks so eerie outside, but the islands are over there. You can kind of see it. You can see a little tree. It looks like a normal island. I think it is going to be a normal island, but who knows? Oh my goodness. We're about to make contact. We're about to make contact with the land for the first time, and I see a beach. And would you look at that? It actually stopped raining for us. Wow, that's nice. Oh my goodness. What is this? So first off, we're stepping on to a shore that's just completely flat. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I'm not trying to like over exaggerate anything here because I do think a lot of this is going to be the same. However, I will say this is a very interesting terrain to start on because it's just dead flat and there's like no rocks. This is pretty cool. I mean, like the end goal is just to scout this out. Obviously, like I said, we're trying to find as much cheese as we can because if there's no cheese on this island, then it's basically useless. We might as well not be here. So we're looking for cheese and we're looking for interesting spots of land where we can maybe start building villages. Because like I said, I feel like eventually it would be cool to make this like a actual livable island. And yeah, we're just on the very corner of it. There's a lot more to explore, but let's continue around the outskirts here. Oh my goodness, what's over there? Bro, this has got to be different. There's just no way. Like, it looks cool. It looks cool. That's all I'm going to say for now. We got launch pads all around here. I'm wondering if there's fast travel stations. That will be interesting to see because right now I don't have a way back home unless I swim across the ocean. So yeah, hoping we find some fast travel stations. And whoa, oh my goodness. In the middle of this island is a farm, like one of these naturally generated farms with the bushes and crops. What else do we got over here? We got a whole village over there. Nice. This is uncharted territory. Hang on, there's a bear. We need any bears we can get. You know, we love ourselves some bear pelts for totem of returns. Also, I do need to get a dagger to legendary, and this is like the worst thing I've ever used, so I might as well use it here. Yo, am I invincible? Oh no. Oh. Ow. Bro, imagine. Whew, that was close. Okay, but we're here. We made it to a rundown village. There's no villagers here, but there's also no enemies. So that leads me to believe that this place is completely abandoned, huh? Nothing more to see here, I guess. We'll take the amber. Thank you. Don't tell me there's a villager here. Don't tell me. Who is that? Oh, it's Blue Squire. Wait, I thought it was going to be somebody else. Honestly, I feel like we could just let him hang out here. He'll reset. He'll become a different villager, and then we find him. But that's nice to know. So there are people living on the island. We got a bus station. Bus station CL. Bro, it's actually crazy how many bus stations I found. We need to go to the cave and see if we can find cheese. Wow, this is cool, though. I won't lie. I wonder if it'll let us put a village square down here, though, because you know how sometimes it'll say too close to a landmark? Let's see if that happens. This is actually an important moment, because if it lets us, we could do like an entire farm village here. Oh, we actually can. Everything is going great so far, but we still haven't found cheese. That's what we're gonna look for next. I'm thinking about the build here though, because obviously if I want to make this a farm, I would just want to get the maximum amount of animals and then get one single villager to take care of the animals. And then I could put like a few of those villages around here. So for instance, this village here, pretend we get upgraded to level 10. Then I'd want to go on the opposite side of the farm and see if I can put another village square down. I feel like it might be too close, but it would be cool to have like 2 farms in the same spot. This will be interesting. Okay, so it looks like it's too close to another camp. The other camp is right here. 160-ish meters is where you can put one. So if I put a village here, and again, these are just temporary. I just want to see where the boundaries are. So the boundaries are here, which means it's technically still on the farm. It's obviously not like in it. I could build like a whole barnyard here too. That's like on the outskirts of the farm. Like imagine like a big red barn here, animals, and then more animals over there. That could be cool. And then I could do a little launch pad highway, and I could get like all cows in this one and all sheep in the other one or something like that. Is there cheese in this island? We must find out. And there's a cave actually right here. So I don't even know if we'll be able to find cheese here, but that's like the only place I can think of right now, because other than this, holy cow, what? Dude, you walk into this cave and you just fall through the floor immediately. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you can actually find cheese here, but we're gonna do our best to, because that's gonna play into our rating of this place. All right. Hey, I actually needed that. My flint knock was literally about to break. You saw that. That's crazy. More blast core. Dude, zapping's actually insane, bro. Okay. No cheese, man. No cheese, no cheese. I'm starting to lose hope. I really am. I just don't know if you could find cheese in a cave like this, and it must be answered. I can't go out without at least knowing. And we're actually finding a lot of blast core. Holy cow. This is good. This is really good. I think that this island had basically everything we needed except for cheese. The one abandoned village we saw here didn't have any chests, unfortunately. None of the gold chests. All right, well, I mean, it had basically everything, just not the last thing. Let's get out of here, though. Let's get out of here. All right, well, we're back up above surface, and unfortunately, I have to report that there's no cheese in the caves, which honestly isn't surprising, but there's just no cheese on this entire world, or on this entire island, I should say, because there's no glowing chests, which means none are going to spawn randomly, and then other than that, yeah, we're kind of just out of luck. But there is another island. Chat, should we go to it? I feel like we got lucky with this island. There's no way the other island's is good. We could compare the two. I feel like this one just gotta be better. This was insane. Like, I'm actually very, very impressed with it. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Nah. I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm giving it an 8. It didn't have cheese, but it was so good in every other category that I just couldn't dock it many points. So shout out to island number 1. This is gonna be a lot to compare against for island number 2. There's a lot to live up to here. If it just had that cheese, easy 10 out of 10. Like, no exaggeration. Actually such a good place. Let's see how this village stacks up, or not village, how this island stacks up, I should say. Zapping, once again, so OP. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's gonna be hard to live up to what the first island had to offer, but we're gonna test it out anyway. Imagine they were identical. I don't think they're gonna be identical. Somebody in chat said that. I don't know if that's true. All right. So we're at the top of a hill, which honestly looks similar to something we had on the last island. Wait, there's no way. Am I seeing this correctly? Yeah, it is another farm. Bus station CM has been discovered. And if I launch myself up in the sky here, you'll see it. Look at this, chat. Another farm. Are these islands identical? Like, there's no way, right? There's a supply drop coming down in the air. Maybe we can find ourselves some cheese. Yo, okay, but there is a bus station here. That's really good because it's in the middle of this island. The other one, the bus station isn't in the middle. Once again, let's just go ahead and fly it down and see everything from overhead. This will give us a good gauge of kind of just like everything on this island. I don't think they're identical. I do think they're very similar though. They're really good. Like these are good islands. Like, yeah, it looks the exact same. What is this island, bro? There's the ritual of trees surrounding a log over there. Hang on, we gotta go investigate that. All of these trees are just surrounding the log. This is technically a landmark. So if I pull out a bed here, you'll see that wait. Oh, wait, no, it's a village, right? Yeah, oh, wait, you can't. I swear you used to not be able to put these next to, like, these were considered landmarks. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, I guess not. We got to get all the way over to that airdrop and see if it has cheese, because this is basically our last attempt. We've explored both of the islands basically in completion, and there has been 0 cheese so far. So that's our only hope. Let's get over there. But here we go for the moment of truth. There's a cave discovered, and hang on, wait, that's the same exact cave entrance that we went into on the other island. We were there, we went around this little mountain, and then we went into a cave. I'm gonna need to go back to double confirm, but hang on. Did we get cheese? Moment of truth. We didn't get any cheese. That was actually a horrible supply drop. Why was that so bad? Yeah, that's basically it. I'm looking around the shore just to see if there's any dreams relics, but it doesn't seem like there are. So yeah, I mean, this is basically the same exact thing. I mean, it might even be the same island. The other island actually has this too. It's in the same spot. Yeah, the other island has a bus station around right here instead of the house. And then the other island just has the Pleasant Park prefab house here. And then I'm pretty sure it should have the cave right around the corner again, right? Yeah, I feel like they're basically the same, bro. Let's get out of here. We're done with this. We're done with this. That was fun though. We explored both of these. Obviously there's little chunks that we haven't actually discovered, but we have explored everything. They're basically identical. Looking at the map, like the topographic map here, it's actually the same. It's confirmed. I just realized that. You can see it through the details in this. So look, you see that little teardrop right here? You can see it on my mouse. Is the same exact teardrop that's right here. And then you can see there's a little outline around it. Yeah, the same exact outline. So it is the same terrain. Confirmed. Okay, so confirmed. It is the exact same. Whoever in chat said that, I doubted you. I don't know if you're still watching, but somebody in chat was like, yo, the islands are the same. And I said, nah. Like, some of the generation is different. So like the trees are in different spots and the bus stations obviously are in different spots. One had a villager, one didn't, but they're actually the same. Wow, I could have just read that guy's chat message and then just not even come here in the first place. But hey, that was fun. We did discover quite a bit. Let's get on home so we can go fight the Storm King. All right, we're back. We're back. We made it home from our exploration to the abandoned island. What if I fought up with a blaster? I'm gonna bring a blaster. Stink jars for the end, dynamite, and thermal detonators. No crossbow is coming with us. No crossbow for sure. I think the E11 is kind of cheating because it's still a projectile that's easy to get elims with. But we're just gonna take it. Oh, dude, I need more Eyes of the Storm, bro. What am I doing? Let's go get it. Let's go get that Shatterhorn fragment, and then we'll make a new Shatterhorn thing. All right, and now it's time to fight the Storm King. Storm King battle. We've got 8 detonators plus 6 dynamite. Hopefully that's enough. I don't think it will be, but it'll be close. We got some stink bombs for the end. We've got a dagger, which honestly we're just gonna use here at the beginning while it's easy. All right, here we go. We're trying to get through this as fast as possible. To be honest with you, I should just start speed running this. I'm gonna actually set a timer right now. It's a little late. It's a little late. I started my timer, but I want to see how fast I can do it, and then I want to like start competing against myself. The explosive method, regardless of whether you're using TNT or your thermal detonators, it's definitely pretty OP. If you insta kill the shards before they spawn any spawners, it just takes forever between the waves of them. For whatever reason, the Storm King just like doesn't want to spawn more. We're already at 2 minutes. We're already at 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I wonder how long it'll take, and then I wonder how quick I can shave it down as I continue to do this. I'm just gonna start timing myself every time. I want to just do this the quickest possible. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, that's not gonna help. Bro, this dagger is so bad. There we go. Okay, so with this, all we gotta do is just stand under him, wait for him to try to like ground pound, which he's not gonna do yet. I can't reach him, bro. I can't reach him. I'm too small. So yeah, we need him to do that, and then we run up and we just go like this. The only thing is, this thing just does like no damage, bro. 9 damage is crazy work. At least it swings fast. So, you know, we could still do it in one go. Here we go. More spawners. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough explosives. This could get really tricky, guys. This could get really bad. All I have is 6 more dynamite. I forgot to build more dynamite before I left. So yeah, this could be bad. This could be bad. This is gonna be like a real fight. Without a crossbow either, I'm just thinking about it now. Honestly, bro, I might just not even use these 6 dynamites. And I am gonna try to just do this first part without breaking any spawners. I can't break the spawners. I can't waste my dynamite now. I'm gonna wait for the final phase against the Storm King. So here I'm actually gonna just try to break these, which is gonna be hard because there's no Stormbane. I've got nothing except for this freaking dagger, and at least it swings fast, because without that we would be absolutely cooked. Fighting these guys gives me something to do while the Storm King is attacking me, you know what I mean? Oh shoot, I'm about to die. Holy cow. Okay, well yeah, we gotta be careful, bro. We gotta be so careful. Ground pound. Yes. Wonderful. Almost there. And Stormhorn. Nice. Now we just gotta do this. What is it? 1, 2, 3. 3 more times. So we're gonna have to break 6 more spawners in total. And then we'll be at that last part where we're gonna actually use the dynamite to stun them consistently. How am I gonna do the last part of the fight without projectiles? Wait, I just realized this got rifted, which means I shouldn't be using it anymore. Are you... Dude, the rifted version still only does 9 damage? That's tragic, bro. That's tragic. Okay, let's get that out of here. Here we go. We're doing this, chat. We're doing it. All right, we got to lock in on these spawners. These have got to go down like ASAP, bro. I cannot afford for there to be a bunch of enemies on the floor here with me. So there goes one. Let's get out of here. They're really not spawning a whole lot of enemies. I also just got an Eye of the Storm. That's incredible. This is going to be actually like really tough because my plan is to not like, okay, sure, he can ground pound. But if I'm using dynamite to stun him consistently, usually you chain this dynamite strat with a crossbow to just chip away at his health. I don't have anything to chip away at his health. Unless I pull out the E11 and just take it to town. I could do that. That could be interesting. Maybe I'll do that. We'll try the E11 at the end. I just want to see how much damage it can do. Like if it just rips into the Storm King. These spawners are only spawning 2 acolytes each time. Obviously the first time it spawned that crawler, but other than that, like I had 2 spawners out and it only spawned 2 acolytes in total, which is really, really good. Oh, bro. Oh my God, it rifted. Oh, this is perfect timing then because I need to retire this. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Flint knock. Oh, yo, that was sick. Okay, we're using this copper sword. We're using the copper sword. I don't care. I don't care. We're using a copper sword, bro. I actually don't care. 7 damage is horrible. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, so we have 6 of these and an E11 blaster. We're gonna immediately put the E11 blaster in and we're gonna go like this. Oh, bro, this does nothing. This does nothing. 3 damage is actually an insult. Brother, that's actually horrible. We're gonna throw one of these. And then we're immediately gonna throw one of these. Then we're gonna shoot an E11 blaster at him. Wait, did that even hit? I don't even think that hit. Oh, it did. It did. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I'm late. Please cancel. Please cancel. No, 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 no. No! Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, okay. Now the spawners are up. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I'm not even gonna worry about the spawners, bro. I'm not even gonna worry about the spawners. I just gotta make sure I have health. This E11's about to break in 2 seconds. Maybe one of these acolytes will drop like a... Oh no, did I miss? I just missed, bro. This is cooked because the Storm King is not even halfway done. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? This is serious now. This is actually like, now I genuinely don't know what to do. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna have to use this. Ow. Bro, but there's so many enemies around. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, I gotta kill these acolytes. I just gotta. Bro. Holy. I have 13 more fast heals, and then I don't have any more fast heals. Lock in, lock in, lock in. No! That's not locking in. That's not what we needed right now. Bro, this is just like healing simulator. Holy cow, bro. All right, pretty good damage there. Pretty good damage there. Pretty good damage there. There we go. Oh, could this be it, chat? Could we get it here? Could we get it here? I think we just did it, chat. Let's freaking go. Wow, that was actually a grind, brother. Yo, not gonna lie, I always do the cheese method. Not the actual cheese method, but I do a cheesy method where, you know, we use explosives over here. We don't do this the legit way very often, but hey, 18 minutes, 18:15. Yo, I just gained some new appreciation for anybody that goes and fights the Storm King without using explosives, because, dude, that's insane.